Good evening and welcome to our post-game women's volleyball press conference. We'll start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Natalie Regan, and then we'll open it up to questions for coach along with players Abby Carrick and Jenna Giambi.
Thank you, Lindy. Tough loss, long match. Cal Poly played a great game, and we really do give them a lot of credit in this win. They fought really, really hard and outpowered us in some instances, and we have room to be better. So we are ready and hungry, and the girls are motivated, and I think most importantly, our team's in a really good spot culture-wise and mentality, and they're very, very hungry to be better and also support each other, which does not happen when you have 2 5-set losses like this back-to-back in weeks. And from a coach's perspective, it's hard because we're, close to it right now. We just finished the match, I think, 20 minutes ago. But it's really exciting to see the hunger and strive that's going on in our group right now and also supporting each other amidst that. And so we're really excited about the future of Long Beach Volleyball.
There's been a lot of talk about responding this year, but is it more challenging now that you'll have to go on the road to UC Santa Barbara to respond in this match? And this can be for the table.
You guys have anything for that?
No, I think that we love playing at home. We love playing in front of our fans, but I mean, our team handles adversity really well, and I don't think that that's something that we're looking at with a negative, point of view. I think we're excited. We get to go up there a night early and spend some time up there and make sure we're rested. So, yeah, I'm excited to play again.
So going into the game, what did you guys kind of already know about Cal Poly? And with that knowledge, what do you think you guys were kind of able to execute properly? Or on the contrary, something that you guys would have liked to execute better?
We knew Cal Poly was a great team. We knew it was going to be a battle, and we also knew that they were one of the top offensive teams in our conference, and we are one of the top defensive teams in our conference, so we knew that was going to be a battle. I don't think we anticipated quite how long the rallies were going to be. They were pretty extended tonight, which just meant playing harder for longer for us. And sometimes we came out on top and sometimes we didn't. But we've been working on creating inside of the court in those situations. I thought we did a good job of that tonight.
For Jenna, rule change coming into this year, and you're an example, maybe a shining example of how it can be utilized. 7 digs, but probably impactful digs as well. What have you seen and what have you experienced this year being one of 2 liberos?
I think it's great. Me and Sarah Vellucci, the other libero, have so much support and so much love for each other, and so it's so fun being able to do that job with her. I also think it's great for the team because Sarah provides a very calming presence when she's on the court, and that's perfect for serve receive. And I'm a little bit more chaotic, and so I think the jobs that we do them very well. And it's just amazing being able to be out there with everyone on defense because we have a great time and we do our job.
I will say our liberos, between Savannah Chacon, Sarah Vellucci, and Jenna Giambi, they really embody what it means to be all in for the team and putting the team first, because each one of their roles is a little bit different, and each one of their roles could be different if shifted a little bit. And so for them, the way they support each other and the way they communicate together is really embodies what we want in our culture.
Question for Abby. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you had a season high kills of 18 tonight. How do you feel about that, and what swings or shots do you kind of think worked best for you tonight?
I didn't know that. Thank you. Yeah, I rely on my physicality. I've been so blessed to, be opened up to this new form of volleyball where we use hands, create in the court, elevator down our elbows, a very detailed form of creativity, which I'm so grateful for. And I think that it's opened up a lot of court for me. But yeah, I love to just go jump high and hit hard. That's my roots. I'll always go back to it. So yeah, I always just try to get the ball as high as possible and then hit it as hard as possible.
Coach, I can't really avoid it, but can you expound upon what was talked about in the long pause at the end of set 4?
Yes. So, oh boy, where do I start? There was a ball that was along the net, and there was an attacker and a blocker, and it was ruled out on us. I wanted to challenge that, and the refs were communicating to me that it was a joust and therefore a judgment call, which is unchallengeable. And I disagreed. I thought it was an attack, an overpass, and a block, and that is challengeable to touch. And so when you get down to that root of it and you're going back and forth there, I really felt like the only instance that we had available to us was to protest. And what that essentially means is typically a long delay, but the up ref has to come off of the stand, and together they have to check the rule book. And doing so, they came back and couldn't find the rule. So that was hard to not be able to solve the protest in the moment with the delay that we were already taking from it. And so therefore the rule stood where it was ultimately it was a judgment call is what they were relying on, and unchallengeable.
Jenna, to kind of go back to maybe not digging, but more covering your hitters. It's been pretty effective this year, and it helped in those long rallies in this match, and it will help in any volleyball match. What have you seen from not just you, but your teammates covering hitters this year?
I think we really encourage our hitters to go up and take rips, and they always know that every time they go up, we're going to have their back. And we have a great thing called a cover crew, and it just means every single person on that court is ready to cover at all times, and we all have each other's backs, whether it's like middle back staying deep or us communicating where we need to move to. And I think it honestly just helps us because our hitters go up with so much confidence, knowing that like, hey, we may not be able to get the ball up, but no matter what, we're going to try our best. And so it gives all of us like a really good sense of support on the court, no matter what role.
Thank you.
Thank you.